Right, here I am back in sunny Brighton. Trip back was fine. Flew by actually, the trip back. Really quick. I quite like the stopover in Doha as well. It's just, well, no, it wasn't a stopover, just an hour change and back into Brighton. So really get so excited to be back here. Oh, that was just the right amount of time over in Japan there. You know, literally last weekend, ski hill shut, snow vanished, and you know the different season had pretty much kicked in, and it was definitely time to move on. So you know, it was quite busy last week. Got a lot of stuff done. Just seemed to be zipping about all over the place, doing bits and bobs for friends and stuff for myself. You know, a lot of stuff for myself. So, but yeah, I'm just stoked to be back here. It's brilliant. It's brilliant to be back home. Yeah. Anyway, we're just going down to town, and then meet up with Yachi after a haircut, and then got a yoga. We're going to a meetup, a yoga class that's all in Japanese. So I'm looking forward to that. Good Saturday, a nice sunny Saturday, and we got a good day coming. So let's head down. One thing I forgot to mention was this morning went on my usual morning run in Brighton, and I just feel so fit from living at altitude, and now I'm back down at sea level. It was so easy. Just had so much in the tank this morning. I don't think that's just from excitement. I think that's, I could really, you know, I could tell I could run with ease, with real ease. And I noticed the difference when I went over there and started when I did finally get around to running, when the snow had sort of melted a little bit in some areas. I just noticed how much harder it was at that altitude, so that felt good. Felt good to be really fit. Felt good to feel good. My first walk down to Cascade Cafe just for a catch up and a jam with some friends. I'm looking forward to it. This route feels very familiar. It's been a couple of months since I've done it, but now I'm looking forward to a good catch up this afternoon, and putting some music together. Should be good. I just sort of this week slowly got back into the routine of things over here, so yeah, so happy to be back though. God, instantly connected with everything I had before I left, and it's so much going on here. It's brilliant, absolutely brilliant, and I've got myself involved in lots of stuff as well, and yeah, very happy right now, very happy. This morning's Sunday rides, I decided to come down to Shore and Beach, a bit of kite surfing, research some of the locals, see what it's all about. I'm pretty keen to get one of these things if I can. Initial instinct is it's definitely fun, isn't it? It looks like quite a lonely sport. You know, you're out there. It's not like snowboarding, or at least you have time on the lift to chat to people. Like you're just totally doing it by yourself. But there's a good club here. It seems to be quite social online, so I'll find out a bit more about it. Beautiful morning, eh? Look. Have a look along the beach. Oh, I just got in from my morning run. It's great to have that back regular, because what I was doing, I was running a lot in Miyako, but definitely not as regular as I can here. It's not as easy because I can't. The main reason was I couldn't come back and shower straight away, but that's not what I want to talk about. What was it? Yeah, I went out today about 10 minutes later than usual. So it was about 2 minutes later, so that's about 10 to 8 in the morning, and I first noticed this as I was running down Old Shoreham Road. I try not to hit that too much, but I do end up on it for a good 5-10 minutes, just to get over to where I want to park and stuff, and then I zigzag over there. But I noticed the increase in traffic, just the extra 10 minutes was drastic, and that meant I really tasted the different quality of the air. The pollution was really noticeable this morning, and I put that down to sort of a couple of things really. Certainly just that 10-minute, just going out that 10 minutes later, it's incredible how much more traffic there is on the road. I remember the exact same thing when I lived in Takeda in Nagano. But if I was going snowboarding before work in the morning, I had to be on the road no later than 7:20. Otherwise, the traffic would just be horrendous, and you'd be up there half an hour later. Just a couple of minutes later start meant you'd be up there half an hour later. And yeah, this run, I mean, the extra pollution was really noticeable because of that, and also, obviously, I've been running in pristine mountains for the last couple of months, and I could really taste. I was shocked at how much I could taste the fumes in the air. It was really noticeable. So I need to just sort of look into that, really make sure I run either the usual time or start running a bit earlier, maybe. Because maybe I've, as I've got more sensitive to it or something, or no, beginning to notice it more. So I get a bit more in tune with what's going on. And yeah, and also when I got to the park, the park, there was lots of school kids going to school. It was only 10 minutes difference, but it just felt like hours difference. It almost felt like a weekend. It was sort of that sort of contrast in how busy it was. So yeah, and then just the other school here was just the run itself was great, and it was over very quickly. I also noticed lots more dog walkers at that time. A few more people out, and I got the feeling that there were quite a lot of sort of middle-aged women whose husbands had just gone off to work on their commute, and they were just out for a stroll. That was the feeling. I don't know how true that is, but that's the feeling I got. Yeah, so I just need to make sure that gets a bit earlier. Just stays either at the sort of 7:40 time, which I usually leave. That's fine. That works fine. Or even I'm thinking as work kicks in, because I would love to do that before work if I can. And I just haven't. Before, like last year, I wasn't able to get it done. You've just got to be quite committed to get up really early to go and do that. And I'll continue sort of thinking about it and processing that and see how I feel about it, I think. But that's it for now. Right, off to orchestra practice now. Only 200 metres. It's no distance from my house, is it? This so close. Yeah, last week was good. I'm kind of coming at the tail end of this season's practice. There's a performance in, I think, 3 weeks today. And yeah, I mean, obviously I haven't been there for the last 3 months helping compose and put the piece together, so it's good fun. It's a nice community. It seems to have grown a little bit. Bumped into the neighbour, Rui, the guy who lives above me, and to stop that. And actually, when I came out of the house, I just bumped into Katie next door. So all good community going on. It's nice. Great place to live. Love living here. But yeah, so yeah, new note. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to getting the concert together and other bits. Went to the choir on Saturday, and that's changed quite a bit, but on the whole for the better, I think. Should be getting a bit tighter, and it's just more organised, which is good, which is what it needed. So yeah, good bit of music and community. It's all good. Got in from my early morning run, and just sort of had what feels like a bit of an epiphany to my dear ... letters, because I kept them going, or at least whenever I've sort of heard something or I felt something inspiring, I've been sort of writing them and putting bits together, but I've just found the title of them really sticky and difficult and not quite appropriate for what
I'm feeling and saying and stuff. So this morning on my run, I just sort of, the idea just popped into my head of doing and the seasons within each year. So I'm thinking like dear spring, dear summer, and because it's not they're not necessarily about addiction anymore. They're just sort of about what I'm thinking and what's inspiring me and what I'm reading, and sort of it's a mix basically. So I think that would be a better way of, so just dear spring, dear summer for 3 months, and then changes, and then sort of put that into a playlist of 2016, 2017. At the minute, I've only just had it, but at the minute that feels like a good idea, so I'll see how that settles over the next couple of days.